Hi everyone. This is just a review on the Traxxas Spartan. This is a video showing you how to eradicate chin walking, and this setup will show you exactly how to do it. And I can be 100% sure that this will get rid of chin walking for good. I've run this setup now 3 or 4 times, and it runs beautiful with no problems whatsoever. And I'll run you through how to do it. So this is just a little look around my boat. I've done a lot of modifications on it. It's not standard at all now. There's no stock components on it. And what I've done to it has made a big difference. So I'll take you through it and give you a little look at what's been done and how to do some boating which is chin walking free. Okay, so first of all, I'll show you the setup I've got on my boat. 2 seconds. Okay, first of all, I'll run you through the fact that we've got a lot of buoyancy aids in there. That's this stuff here. It's just pipe bagging, copper pipe bagging. Obviously, when the batteries are inside, this stays in there nice and tight. On the underside of the canopy, I've got some flotation. These are rockets off of the EDF jet, which just help and stop any problems with when the canopy flips off or comes off. It won't sink. The setup I'm running is standard servo, standard 2.4 Traxxas link receiver. We've got turnkey 180 amp ESC with an ETA cap bank. We're running a external back. I'll go through the reasons for this later, but just to show you, I've got a Leopard 4082 1450 kV D-Wine motor. The batteries I'm running in it are Turnigy 5000 milliamp 40 to 50 C discharge batteries, and also Nanotech 5000 45 C to 90 C discharge batteries. On the back, we have a dual pickup rudder. I'll go into the prop sizes in a minute, but we're also running a Speedmaster strut, and in here we've got, I'll take it out and show you in a minute what I mean by it, but we're running a Jeff Holt 0.78 wire drive, and obviously we've got double in and out tapes for the one, obviously just running for the motor, and one independently running for the ESC. The temperatures I've been getting on this setup are amazing. This motor with the ESC and all the wires and the batteries are not getting over a maximum 50 degrees, which is really good. That is very cool running. But also another thing I've done is changed out the rudder and put it on the inside rather than the outside, because when you're going at over 50 miles an hour and you turn quick, you don't want that rudder to turn too fast because it will flip the boat. So anyway, let me get back to what this is all about. It's really a video on chin walking. One other thing I've done as well is put neoprene tape around the outside to keep the hatch on nice and secure. It helps. And one thing I'm trying to do now as well is find another way of fixing that front lipping to stop it maybe coming out as easy as it does. Apart from that, everything else on here is standard. There's no intakes on the underside of the boat itself. But I'll get back to what this actual video is about. Also, I'm running all 6mm bullet connectors, gold-plated bullet connectors. But the thing is chin walking has always been a problem for the Traxxas Spartan, with it being set up more, I would say, for the 9 batteries for 30 mile an hour. The reason why you get chin walking is because the hull is trying to stabilize itself on the keel, and with the strut being so low on the Spartan, it doesn't allow a lot of the keel in the water when running on 6S. And the problem being is when you get up to any speed, if there is any disruption in how the boat's trying to stabilize itself, chin walking or the death wobbles, or whatever you want to call it, will start to happen, and it's very hard to eradicate. And the sole reason for this happening is because the strut on the back is too far down. The reason it was put so far down is because it would help the boat get up on plane quicker on 9 batteries. But with the fact that when you run it on 6S, this keel is lifted up out of the water because of obviously the higher speed you're going, it has hardly any ride pad to ride on. And the way to get over this, and it is honestly a surefire way of doing it, is to move that strut up out of the original hole and move it up 1/8 of an inch, and you want to move it possibly 4 or 5 mil to the right hand side. So when you look at it from underneath, I don't know if I can get this shot perfect, it's slightly off center, but it is up 1/8 of an inch. That is what is going to eradicate chin walking. It is the only way you're going to get rid of it, is to move the strut higher up on the boat. Obviously, people will then say that that means that the propeller is going to be riding higher in the water, and is that going to create a problem? Well, when the boat rides higher in the water, when the propeller rides higher in the water, what you're going to get is more of a rooster tail. And the only way, well, the way I get around it is obviously to drop the strut down and push this propeller farther down in the water. What this means is when you've got higher rooster tail, you're not getting top speed. When you push the strut down, it's pushing the front of the boat down more, and that's when you'll achieve higher top speed. The only problem with what most people are trying to do at the moment to stabilise their boats is to put the batteries right at the front of the boat, which is fine. You're getting more stable ride, but you're then compromising the top end speed. It won't be going as fast as what it could do if the batteries were placed farther back. If you've got them right at the back, then the boat becomes uncontrollable, unstable. They really need to be around centre or slightly forward, but not right at the front, because you do then compromise top speed. My boat is constantly running now about 56 to 58 mile an hour, but my timing on my ESC is set on 0 because it's a D1 motor. I dare say if I actually put the timing up slightly and increase the prop size, I could get it to go over 60 mile an hour, not a problem. But with this setup as it is, 58 mile an hour is completely fine with me, because I've got a stable boat which now runs true with no chin walking. At 58 mile an hour is quite fast enough. But for any of you out there that want to go faster, I'm sure you could if you're running this setup. I know a lot of people are running Leopard motors now with 180 ESC Turnigy. 180 amp Turnigy or Hobby Wing ESCs. That if you did want to go faster, there is ways of doing it. Prop sizes. At the moment, I've found the best prop size for this boat to be an Ultra 645 prop. Standard one on there is 642, but I like this higher pitched prop, the 645. I've ran 642, 442, 445, but I found this one 645 to be the best so far, although I am going to prop up a little bit more and go to 647 and see if that won't push a little bit higher speeds, seeing as it's a D-Wine motor. Also, I've got, like I said, I've got Jeff Holt wire drive on there, which makes things very easy. I'll show you this. It literally is a pull out. It's a 3/16 shaft on a wire drive. You've got greasing tube here, which is very easy. Pull it out. It's got lots of holes in it. You can pack it full of grease, push it back in, literally slide the wire drive back in, and then the coupler is there, and it is a 0.78 to 5 mil coupler. It's an Octra coupler. As for parts for this boat, Offshore Electrics, I've got the motor from, the coupler. Obviously, they do the ESC as well, but I found the ESC is probably better off to buy from somewhere like Hobby King, which are really good on their prices. The batteries I've got from Hobby King. The Speedmaster strut I've got from OSE, Offshore Electrics, as well as the rudder as well. Very good places to go, and they've got good forums, and if you need to know anything about Spartans, they've got their own thread on there. Also, on the back, I tend to just put that strut down very slightly. The reason being, the reason why this strut is set slightly off of centre over to the right is because a lot of people have found that you get a lot of torque roll with these Leopard motors. They're quite torquey motors, and the boat will constantly want to lean to the right hand side. Well, by putting this strut over to the right slightly and higher up, it means you've got a higher ride pad, which stops the chin walking, and slightly offsetting it helps with the torque roll, and it obviously pushes the boat back level. People do say that you can get other issues occurring from having it off centre, but as far as I can see, it's been perfect. I'll just see if I can get a better show you a little bit better on the bottom of the boat how it looks. You can't really see it, but it's slightly off centre and slightly higher up. So that's what I've done with it. I'll just try and put it around this way, see if you can see it better this way. I don't think you can. Just have a little look there. There, you can just see it slightly off centre and over and up. And that on its own is what has done all the difference in making this boat so much better to ride. And you have no more problems at higher end speed. In fact, it has done nothing but be exactly how I hoped it would. So, that's a little look at my boat. Please feel free to put any comments below. Let me know what you think on what I'm saying, if you agree with what I'm saying, or if you think it's not true. But I can assure you, from my outing so far, I can't complain with what's been done to it. So, I'll leave you with that, and like I said, feel free to post some comments below and let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching.